Please welcome Connie Britton.
I don't flash.
Look how sexual you look.
I'm getting it all.
You're trying to get something going.
Sexual.
Hi, sexual healing.
Takes one to know one.
I know.
Sexual.
It takes a hoo-ha to know a hoo-ha.
We're a couple of hoo-has.
I know, we're terrible. We're terrible.
We're terrible hoo-has.
We don't ever see each other, though, and so she had to come on the show so that we could see each other.
I literally, like, last week or 2 weeks ago, I was like, I never get to see Chelsea. We text each other. We never get to see each other. I want to have dinner. I'm like, I'm gonna call him and see if I can get on the show.
Well, you can always get on the show. Just show up, and I'll bump whoever's on. Okay. Last time we hung out, we went to Florence and the Machine, which was an amazing concert.
Yeah.
Adele and Florence and the Machine. You need to go see these two people perform.
I know, but Adele canceled. I was gonna go to her concert.
I saw her in New York at the Beacon, and she was the most amazing thing. I mean,
I've heard that, but then she canceled here.
She has laryngitis, yeah. So
God
I mean,
bless.
Well, listen, if you sang like that, you'd have laryngitis
Seriously,
too.
If I sang like that, I would just be like, thank you.
So we were at Florence and the Machine, and Ryan Gay Bassford.
By the way, you got to rein him in because he literally accosted me as I was walking down the hall back.
I told Ryan that Connie liked him before the show, and I said, listen, you need to really push it with her, because even when she says no, she means yes.
Why would she do that? Why would you do that to anybody? Why? Why would you do that?
That's how I entertain myself.
I know.
Okay, that's how, but do you think he's straight or do you think he's gay?
I think he's straight. Although, you know what he did just tell me? I said, well, so have you seen it? When he accosted me, I'm like, have you seen any concerts lately? And he goes, no, I don't really like to go see concerts. Like, you know, like for me, like I would go see like Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
No, by the way, love Rod Stewart, but it
that's a
doesn't seem
gay.
appropriate.
That's a gay.
It's not appropriate.
Everything he says, you can't write it. It's so gay.
I know.
Everything he says, I'm like, did you just say that? And you're telling, I mean, I don't think he's gay either. I slept in a bed with him and he had a boner, so I know that he's straight. And I mean, I don't know what kind of dreams he was having, but I attribute the boner to me, you know?
Yeah, of course. It's gotta be you.
Anyway, let's talk about you. So now I know this is gonna be the season finale. I know how I watch you and Kyle Chandler together and your husband on the show, and the fact that it's ending is so sad for me because you know my friends, all of my friends are hooked on this show. And everyone at this office, the show is so amazing, and I know you have such a close relationship with him.
Yeah.
And you're working on a new show, though, which is completely different than what you've been doing.
I'm working on a new show with Ryan Murphy, the creator of Glee. So that's exciting. And
so you can
really
sing.
No. No. Yeah, well, you know what? It's a horror show, hence the singing. No, it actually is. It's
that would be good. That should replace The Voice.
I know, exactly. And it might. It's called American Horror Story. And but we just finished the pilot, actually. I mean, who knows what's even going to happen, but it's very different and very strange and horror-y and very different from Friday Night Lights.
Is it really dramatic? Or is it like horror, like kind of like fake, like science fiction?
No, it is kind of really dramatic. Like I'm like trying to keep it real, even though there are like ghosts in my ears and stuff. So, you know, it's an adventure for me.
That must be hard for you to do after being in Austin.
I know. It's a little bit, but it's exciting. Like, you know, you work on something like that. It was Friday Night Lights was such a great experience, such a great show. So I just wanted to do something totally different. So in that way, it's fun.
So this is I want you to mention your foster kids thing, so that everybody knows about that, because I know you really care about your charity work.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm directing, which is also really fun and cool, a series of videos about foster kids, and it's through this organization called Children's Action Network, which I think they might put the little, you know, log line up there. What do they call those things? The World Wide Web, Internet.
On the interweb.
The interweb, right. Those things that you click on, and it's called a link. It's called a link.
Oh, got it. I didn't know where you were going.
Maybe I should
Children'sActionNetwork.org, right?
Children'sActionNetwork.org.
It's in the prompter, so I just guessed it.
So it'll allow you to learn more about foster kids, and you can see some of these little videos that I've been directing.
Maybe I'll get a foster kid. That doesn't sound like something.
You could handle a foster kid.
Yeah, I could handle. That's not long term, right?
Kid.
That's just temporary until they find someone better.
Well,
they're never
like
going to.
Big Brothers and Big. You know, on second thought, don't get a foster kid. Actually, just don't.
Well, fine then. We just decided.